What's going on, y'all? I'm laughing, man, because I had the craziest day today. Like, it's just been wild. Um, the job I work at is like way far away from my kids' school. I'm trying to get her to school on time. She wanted like breakfast, so I didn't know how to tell her no to eat breakfast at school. I was trying to be super dad. Stopped and got her breakfast, wind up late for where I was going. 55-minute drive to where I had to go. Got there, man, and part of the 4-hour meeting that had nothing to do with me. It was frustrating. Before I leave there, someone pulled on me for a quick counseling session. So I'm sitting in the back, I'm counseling them. I'm giving all day. I get in the car, I'm driving down the highway. I realized I had a counseling session to counsel someone else at 1:15. I'm driving down the highway counseling them. I get to the school. I'm going through something with my YouTube manager. And I just had to stop, yo. Like, he's messaging me. I got all this stuff on my mind from the people I counseled today. I got to get, you know what I mean? I don't even got to keep on going. Some of y'all guys out there understand, man, that sometimes your days can just go and go and go, and the needs of the people you love and the needs of people you working with can just take over so much of your mind, so much of your energy. And, you know, I was sitting here and my head started hurting. And I said, you know what? Let me just stop. Let me just stop. I stopped and I opened up a message someone sent me this morning, a Bible message. And I sat there and I ignored it this morning. There was my help. I ignored it this morning because I got so much to do. I got so much to accomplish. I got so much to get done. And just now I stopped and I said, you know what? I'm going to read this message. And do you know that message that I got probably 7 something this morning was everything I needed. Everything I needed. But I cared about myself enough to pause and give myself a moment, man. These moments of our lives, man, sometimes it's not the big things that crash you out. It's not the big things. You know, I've been through death of family and all that. Sometimes we think those are the hardest things. And not to say they aren't hard. They're crushing. But I'm learning, man, what crushes us even more sometimes is the day-to-day, the rhythm of just trying to keep up, the rhythm of trying to, you know, give your kids everything they want and give your wife everything she wants, give the job everything it needs. And, you know, as I'm talking, you giving everybody what they need and you miss you. You miss giving yourself what you need. And as men, we don't need a lot. Sometimes we just need a moment. But it's crazy how sometimes we don't even give ourselves that moment. What moments, bro, haven't you given yourself, man? What moments? What moments have you refused to give yourself because you always had something else to do? Understand this, man. It's just like driving a car and stopping to get gas. I'm getting messages right now as I'm giving y'all this. I ain't going to stop this film. I'm going to click it off and I'm going to keep on talking, bro. Sometimes, just like you give your car gas, man, to keep on going, you got to give yourself a moment to keep on going. Stop and give yourself that moment. I don't care if you're at work and you just need to get from behind the desk, man, and take a quick walk outside, breathe some fresh air. I don't care if you got to stop, man, and text the person that really always got something great to say to you and you just text them. I don't care if you got to stop, man. And for me, this ain't work. Shooting a YouTube video, man, talking to my brothers on the YouTube, on the Dear Brother podcast, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It tells YouTube we got something great going on, man. But I'm telling y'all right now, man, take that moment. It's your fuel. Take that moment. You need that moment in order to keep going. Yeah, life don't stop, man. Life does not stop. Life will not stop. Life ain't going to ask you, are you okay? Right? Most of the people ain't going to ask you if you're okay. One of the hardest thing about us men is that we're almost like doing machines. We do and we do and we do and we go. And we go. And when we break down, somebody's going to find a reason why it's something else you ain't do or something else you ain't accomplished. I say it to leaders all the time, man. People who act like you ain't doing right, man, they already know where they're going to go. They already know what job they're going to go to. Some of you pastors out there, they already know what church they're going to join, right? Some of you dudes out there dating, going through it with your girl, she already know who she gonna go holler at. I'm telling you, bro. Self-preservation is not being selfish. It's not. And I think this concept of selfishness, sometimes you ask yourself, what's wrong with being selfish? If I don't be selfish, then how do I do anything for somebody else? Now, we all know what selfish people are. People who don't care about nobody else. But I know my guys on this channel, man, my brothers, y'all not like that. Y'all will give and give and give until it ain't nothing else to give. We're a different breed of men. On this channel, we're a different breed of men. We go hard for our kids. We go hard for our ladies. We go hard for our jobs. We go hard to have what we need. The bank account. We go hard, right? And we don't ask for much. But stop asking for permission to rest, bro. You got to give yourself that. Stop saying, oh, when I'm going to get a break. You're going to be asking that, man, until you get sick. You're going to be asking that until you have a stroke. It ain't when you're going to have a break. It's when you're going to give yourself one. And I think that's probably the theme of this little short, whatever this is, man. I don't know if it's a video, whatever it is. The theme is when you going to give yourself a break. Nobody going to schedule it. Half the time, people don't even know how tired you are. Half the time, people don't even know how drained you are. Half the time, people don't even know how over it you are. You got to give it to yourself. You got to give yourself a break. In fact, you owe yourself that. You do, man. How many things haven't you said? Right? I'm sure you heard all your wife's problems. I'm sure you ain't said none of yours. I'm sure you hear all the things she needs. I bet you ain't said none of the things you need. It's because we're people pleasing, right? We grow up to please. We grow up to please. But I'm telling you, man, I'm giving you permission to give yourself a break. I'm giving you permission, bro. Giving you back your permission. You gave it away. Your brother giving it back to you. You gave your peace away. Your brother's inviting you to give your peace back to yourself. And it's not because you're a bad dude, but you need a moment. A moment. Don't let your moments get stolen. Because time waits for no man. Weeks gone past. Man, look, we just flipped a year, came through the holidays. Here we are, January over. February popping, right? You in February, in what, 14 days, 15 days, somebody gonna be asking you what you gonna get me for Valentine's Day to show them more love than you've been, on a one day, you've been showing them love all year. Man, give yourself a break. You know why? Because you're worth it. I helped a lady today, man, going through it with her son. Son's having some major issues in life, man. You know what I told that lady? I grabbed her hand and said, you know what? That son of yours, he's a grown man. You got to give yourself a break. And sometimes you got to let the people you love, sometimes you got to let them bump their head, right? Or go find some help somewhere else. Because they will. You don't help them, they're going to find help somewhere else. She's crushing herself in tears. Can't get herself together. Worrying about a person who's not worried about themselves, man. Hey, man, care about you. There's no sin in caring about you. Stop letting the moments go away. I don't care what happens in the day. Keep your moment. Keep your moment. And for some of our moment is different. Your moment might be to read a little book. Your moment might be, man, I'm going to take a little walk. Your moment might be, man, I'm going to drink this beer and watch this game. Your moment. My moment, I love to watch. I'm a boxing fan. In fact, it's a big fight coming up this weekend, right? I'm a boxing fan. I'm going to go home today. In fact, I don't know when I'm going to get home today because I got some other stuff to do for my kids. I got to do it. I can't say no. But you know what I've already decided? What I'm going to do when it's all said and done. And I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. Listen. As much as I love my kids, man, there's been times where I said, listen, I've done so much for y'all today. When we go home, don't ask me for nothing. The dinner's in there, cooked it. Don't ask me for nothing. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a moment. I had to take my moment. Hey, man, I don't know what this video mean to you. I know it meant something to me, and I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all that I can get on here and just share my heart in a minute. Take a moment to share it with you. This was my moment. right? In a few minutes, the bell gonna ring and these babies gonna run out of here. And one of my joys is picking up my baby from school. She gonna run up to me, Daddy, and I'm gonna give her a big hug. And then she gonna start asking for stuff. But that's life. That's what we do. But don't keep on letting your moments get stolen. Preserve them. They're for you. They're for your health, your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health. Some of you, I want to say this before I go because somebody needs to hear it. Some of y'all are getting physically sick from the mental strain that's on you. Your body is starting to respond to all the stuff your brain is carrying, your mind is carrying. You need a break, bro. I'm going to pray for you right quick, too, before we get off of here. Father, thank you for my brothers. Thank you for the Dear Brother podcast and the men who are going to listen to this video today. I ask you, Lord, to help them find their moments. And I ask you to give them the strength not to keep on giving those moments away. The biggest thing I pray for them is that they would begin to value themselves in a way where they know they count. And if people don't make them count, that they make themselves count, because it matters. Hey, my brothers, I love you. Stand tall. Protect your moments. You need them. We need each other. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that share button with some other brothers. I'm a new station, man. But I think this is a good community for us. Stand tall, bro. You matter to me. Make sure you matter to you. And at the end of all of our podcasts, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. All we got is right now. What you gonna do with it? Stand tall, bro. I'm on your side.